What is going on, everybody? It is your boy King Kangas Khan, whatever. Whatever you want to know me as, and I am here today with some Rocket League. So the videos, alright, this is going to be a little different than normal. The videos for my PlayStation 4, so there's a little bit of fucking up, but I'm actually commentating more as a later, like I'm not playing and talking. I tried that. Ooh, I tried that. It didn't work. I didn't get any information out. I was just playing. I was zoning. I was repeating the same shit. It didn't work. So I'm just kind of commentating, a little game in the back. I want to talk about the Ninendo Switch. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Right now, you can't get it pre-order because you just can't get it pre-order. Too many people have gotten it already. They're out of stock. So I have emails sent out to like Amazon, Best Buy, blah 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 blah. $300. I'm okay with that. It's $300 for a gaming tablet of sorts. It's not the greatest, it's not the best, and it's a home console. It's what Nintendo should have been bringing. It's what Nintendo should have been bringing, and Nintendo always to me was an innovative company. They were the ones who were bringing like the Game Boy Color, the NESs. They were bringing the stuff, the Fire, Nintendo 64s, GameCube. People don't give GameCube the credit it got. The GameCube was relevant like 3 years after the Wii U came out, or the Wii came out. Like, that's some shit. The PlayStation 2 is irrelevant 6 months after the PlayStation 3 came out, like shit like that. All right, so I'm starting the game. I'm just doing some solo duels. I'm not really going to talk about the game too much. If you watch, I actually do have some pretty nasty moves. I haven't played in a while. I've been PC gaming, so the controller was a little weird for me. This was literally my second game playing in, I'd probably say, a good 2 months. Me and my boy Wheat Toast, East Coast, my boy Najee. We had a do Blaze video, Rocket League. That was the last time we played, actually. That was the last time we played Rocket League, was when we made that do Blaze video. So I scoop-duped on my man, told him to suck his dick. It was a nice shot. It was alright. My man was trying to get toxic real quick, so I had to hit him. Alright, so back to the Switch. Coming out, I think it's saying March 3rd is what they're thinking. I don't think so. I'm going to have to say no on that one. I'm going to have to vote no. I don't think they should either. So before I don't think they should, based on game lineup and release dates and stuff. And I'm going to be real, I don't have all the release dates for these games. I'm not really looking at all the information in front of me. I should be doing this video 100%, but I'm not, and I'm sorry. And I'm going to tell you right now, just so you know, like, it might not be 100%. Even the Nintendo Switch might not even be coming out March 3rd. It might be like March 17th, and I'm tripping. But regardless, I don't think they should release it. Before I get into the game lineup and why, I'll talk about the Switch a little bit. So it has this home console, which I'm going to assume is more of just a HDMI import / charging base. I'm going to assume that is all that is for that touchscreen. Because what it looks like is as soon as you put that touchscreen down, it just goes to a new display. Bam, TV. I feel like that's all that is. That's all that is. Let me just drink some of this water real quick. Yeah, so I think that's all really that is. It looks like there's a few ports on the side. I don't know what they're doing with that. Who knows? Whatever. That's the most, unneeded part of this. And then the screen that they have for it, it looks nice. It looks real nice. It looks like, I don't have the specs, of course. I'm not really on a website or anything to look at specs. I'm kind of just looking at my video. I'm trying to see if there's anything good I could talk about. Oh, this is when I start getting doo-dooed on for a little bit. But let's just move over to the controller itself. So the controller has this middle port, which looks like it's a charging pod. Looks like that might go inside the Switch bay, maybe, when it's not in use. Who knows? I don't know how that works. But these little pads that go on the sides, they're actually really cool. You could use them as, alright, so they're your controllers. I don't know what they're called. Joy. I think they just call them joysticks. I think they just call them joy because when you use two of them apart, it's called share the joy. Whatever. So these things, when you put them together, obviously you can look at them and see how you use them. The left one has like a joystick up top. The right one has a joystick on the bottom, kind of like a, I don't know. I guess like the way like the Xbox controllers are, right? Yeah, so it's basically looking like an Xbox controller, just like the joysticks are in line with the X, Y, A, B buttons. Whatever the fuck. And then on the tops, they have triggers, which, is cool, of course. And then, as you've all seen from some sort of trailer, you could take them apart, use them as two. Cool. And one of my favorite things about it, and what I really have high hopes for in the Nintendo world with this, is the way that the controllers have detail. They were showing this demo where you can tell how many marbles were in a controller. You could tell how many ice cubes were in it if you held it like a glass, and when water was filling it, and how full the water was, like stuff like that. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy that you could tell all that stuff from some whatever's in there, whatever rumble packs they have in there. And then it has a sensor on the bottom which can tell the distance away something is, and it can tell small hand gestures like rock, paper, scissors and stuff. So that's cool. That I feel like they're gonna bring some really innovative stuff to the Nintendo Switch. And as I start talking about a few of the games, I'll get into that, because there's one game in particular that's really cool with that. As far as system goes, I'm not sure on the screen. It looks like it's about like, I don't know, maybe 7 inches or so. I don't know. I'm making that guess. It looks nice. It looks cool. It's got the kickstand that you can play. All right. So my biggest issue with the system so far is the way it's not coming out with games. I think on release, it's got like 4 games or 5 games, and Just Dance is one of them. I don't need Just Dance. Keep it. But obviously the biggest thing for Switch right now is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I haven't looked too much into it. I know, that sounds fucked up. But, I mean, I've been with Legend of Zelda. I've played Majora's Mask. I've played Ocarina of Time. Like, I've beaten Ocarina of Time. I've beaten Majora's Mask. I've beaten Skyward Sword. Or not Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess. I wasn't big into Skyward Sword, I'll be real. I wasn't big into any of the DS ones. I played the remakes for the NES. I beat those 2. I beat, Link to the Past, whatever that was. So, I've played my Legend of Zeldas. I know his name is Link and not Zelda. I know Ganondorf. I know the names. I know Sheik, and I know. I haven't looked too much into it. I've heard really good things. It looks good. It looks like it's a Wind Waker engine, redone. But I'm assuming it's going to be like any other, Legend of Zelda game. You go out, princess gets stolen. Oh my God, gotta save her. Bam, Ganondorf. If you care about the Nintendo Switch, if you care about the Legend of Zelda, you're already looking at that. You already know. One of the biggest innovators I feel that's coming out, I think on release, is 1-2 Switch for the Switch. And what it is, it's a game where you don't even look at the screen. It uses the controllers alone to kind of like, there's a draw, like a cowboy like duel kind of thing going on with it, where it tells you fire, and all you do is you look at it tells you to look your opponent in the eyes, which is cool because video games kind of take that sense away from you. I'm a true believer that like people don't know how to really look people in the eye anymore because they're so used to technology, they're so used to all this other shit. But you look somebody in the eye, and like it tells you 1-2 fire or whatever, and you have to lift up the controller and shoot them. There were things like that. Like you have to guess how many balls are in the cup. You have to like little mini games where you don't look at the screen, and there's so much just you and another player, and I feel like that's gonna bring some great stuff to video gaming. There's more of that personal interaction in real life. Alright, so Mario Kart 8, you guys know what's coming. This is my biggest issue with it. I know the game's over. I won. Come on now. I had 7 goals. Or 7 shots. I should have been better. I should have been better. Let me try to wrap this Switch up. I should have made 2 videos. Or play 2 games. So yeah, Mario Kart 8, it's not coming on release. It should have came on release. It's going to be what really shows you the online, besides for the Splatoon 2, which I probably not even going to get to because it's obviously Splatoon, whatever. Mario Kart 8, I feel like that should have came out with the system. That should have been first day, because I would have got that. I would have got Legend of Zelda and Mario Kart 8. I would have had my single player and my multiplayer online game. I would have been set. Bam. Mario Kart 8, obviously it's Mario Kart 8. You really don't need it. They're adding Splatoon characters. Kind of aggravated me a little bit. Is Mario Kart. Whatever. ARMS. That's another game coming out. This looks good. All you use is the controllers, and it's basically a boxing game, but like your arms like just fly forward. You could like move them with turning around on the joysticks and stuff, or tilting the joysticks. You can move your arms to anticipate their movements and stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, you got Super Mario Odyssey coming out. It's not coming out on release. Another, why wouldn't you make it come out on release? Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Fire Emblem Warriors. You know, like these are games that should be coming out with it. Splatoon 2, obviously, you guys know about. I'm trying to wrap this up a little bit, you know, because it's going to be another like minute or so of just my character and my fucking my car with the candy cane still on it. But I mean, Nintendo Switch, you're looking at Skyrim too. Like, this is gonna be, it's bringing next level stuff. You know, it's bringing the best of PlayStation and Xbox with graphics and shit. It's bringing multiplayer. It's bringing customability. You know, you could get like neon color, like nunchucks and stuff or whatever they call them with this one. Like, it's looking like it's gonna be a great system. You could connect 8 of these things locally. Like this is gonna be the next. It's a DS and it's a console, and actually a big thing. I know I got 30 seconds left. A huge thing. They're actually making the Pokemon main games. I'm not a huge Pokemon fan. You know, I wear the gear because I was born with Pokemon. But Pokemon, they're making the main games for the Switch. That is amazing to me. That is great to me. I love that. I think it's great. That's all I got for today, guys. A little bit more information later. I want to thank you guys. You know, subscribe, like, everything. Kangaskhan out.